Hey everyone, analytics tells me that the best way to get views is to either look at retro games, such as the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, or Sega Genesis, or to actually do new reviews for like the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch. So of course today what I'm going to be reviewing is some PlayStation 2 games. Also, not only that, I'm going to play some obscure budget Japanese titles. I'm the best YouTuber.
The Simple 2000 series of games is a collection of budget games in Japan that is on multiple consoles like the PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita. Wait a minute, this was on a ton of consoles. The first game on the list to review is Simple 2000 Series Ultimate Volume 31 K1 World Max 2005. It really just rolls off the tongue. Now, watching this intro looks pretty promising, just kind of an old MMA game. All the menus are in English, as that is actually pretty helpful. I just chose the battle mode because it seemed like the best place to start. The battle mode takes you in kind of a tournament mode where you fight people of increasing difficulty. The controls in the game are pretty simple. Cross and circle do kicks, square and triangle throw punches, with L1 guarding and L2 doing weaves, so the controls are pretty simple to figure out. All in all, the game is pretty easy until you get to either round 4 or 5, and the AI starts to block nearly everything you do. Once there, yeah, that happens.
So anyway, I lost and gave up. So on to the next title. The next game we're going to be looking at is Zombies vs. Ambulance, which is Volume 95 in the Simple 2000 series. It sounds pretty fun. Let's see what it looks like. I love this game.
So the story of this game is, who gives a shit? You run over zombies and pick up people and bring them back to the hospital. It seems that you only have room enough for 2 people, but you do have a time limit. I honestly didn't play this game for very long. Maybe that's because I don't know Japanese, but it's actually a pretty decent game.
If you're looking for a really crazy game, but also fun as hell, check this game out. Volume 95 of the Simple 2000 series. Very awesome game. I personally would have taken out the crazy taxi sections, but other than that, it's actually a really fun game. So the last game we're taking a look at is Volume 50, which is the Divergent. I don't know what that means, but the last 2 games have been pretty good, so hoping on this one that it is just as good as the last 2 games. Fuck you, Japan.
So I'm guessing the story of this game is that there's a girl who is bit by some kind of radioactive crab and turns into a giant who starts terrorizing the city. Thankfully, her clothes were also made giant, otherwise this game might have never been released.
You know, I have a degree in computer and information systems, and I'm reviewing a game about giant bikini-clad women getting shot by helicopters. Yeah, I'm making the right decision with my life.
Oh, I didn't tell you? You play a helicopter and shoot the woman in various parts of her body. There's a little indicator that will show you where to shoot, such as her chest, of course, her belly, her vagina, and her butt. The controls are shit too. This game might have been saved if the controls were at least a little functional, but they aren't. Triangle moves you up, cross moves you down, with the R and L button firing different ammunition. That, in theory, sounds fine. The problem is that it doesn't control well at all. When moving the helicopter, it takes about a full second before it actually responds, giving you this weird jerky motion you see before you. That, coupled with the fact that I have literally no idea what's going on, makes me really not want to play this game anymore. From what I understand, on the Wikipedia page it says that you can take control of different vehicles such as a tank, but I never got that far. I got to the second level and it seems that you have to fill up this bar in the bottom left, but I just couldn't do it.
Anyway, that's just a couple of the simple 2000 series of games. As I mentioned earlier, they have Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 and even PlayStation 4 games right now in the simple 2000 series, which makes the games roughly $20 brand new in Japan, but you can get a lot of the games on eBay for roughly 15 bucks, something like that. Some even cheaper, some a little bit more expensive, but roughly $15. So, if you see any games that you think would be good for a review, please say so in the comment section below. I do see that there are a couple pro wrestling games on there, so I might be taking a crack at those. As always, I do thank you guys for watching. Please press the thumbs up button if you like this video. If you don't like the video, you know what to do. Comment section down below if you want to tell me how goofy I look or if I'm wearing the wrong shirt or something. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.